Good morning, everyone. This is Morning with Jesus, and I'm one of your hostesses, Barbara Amazing Grace Reynolds. This is a call that we were guided, DC Love and I were guided to create so that you could experience the love and the spirit of Jesus and to answer questions that you have about your life. So grab your cup of coffee or your cup of tea, sit back and relax. And you might want to have a pen and paper just in case you hear anything that you want to write down. We will start this morning with Jesus with introductions, and I will let the beautiful, amazing, magical DC Love introduce herself first. Okay, DC, you're on.
Oh, thank you so much, Barbara. And I received a message from a goddess on Friday, and I was told to put magical in my name. So I guess I'm the magical DC Love. And I really resonate with magic, and I just feel like, especially now this time of year, for me, it's a magical time. So I'm going to start off by just telling a little bit, I guess, about myself. I saw spirit at a young age. I just thought that everybody did. And I now connect with the angels, the Ascendant Masters, and Joan Rivers. I've been to heaven, and I've channeled healing messages from Jesus, and this, for me, has been life-changing. So I'm on my own journey, which is anything but normal, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I love the path I'm on. I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I'm a grandmother, I'm an aunt. My family, my children have grown. They have families of their own. I have beautiful grandchildren. So I put out an intention to the universe to do something a little bit more meaningful. And it was like, wow, bam, I was on this new path. So I connected with a psychic. I was trying to make sense of all of this, and it just got crazier than it was. The next thing I knew, I was here on live radio giving readings. I didn't have any training, and I'm still here today. I love the path I'm on. Since then, I've become a Reiki master and teacher. I am certified with the American Federation of Certified Psychics and Mediums, and my purpose is to help people in a loving way. Love is what I am. It's what I do. It's what I listen to. Everyone, this is DC Love. Good morning, and thank you for joining us. And I'd just like to say, I'm just an ordinary person like you. I had that intention, and I put that out there. And you, too, if you feel that there's something that you want to do, put the intention out there. The angels are with us this morning. They're listening, and they're going to help you on your path as well. Thank you, Barbara.
Thank you, DC. And for some reason, that word ordinary is just screaming that it's not true. So you're not ordinary. You are you. Everyone is exactly who they are. And there's nothing ordinary about any of us. Ordinary sounds so bland. We're not bland.
Thank you.
Okay, I am Barbara Amazing Grace Reynolds, and I am a freedom and empowerment life coach, and I use a method called Infinity Healing to help people release their old beliefs and start accepting the truth. And this all came about because I reached a point in my life where I realized I was not happy, and I decided that I wanted to be happy. And so I started down the path of becoming a coach and learning so many different methods of clearing and healing and moving forward with my own life and with the lives of the people that I was working with. And this is all part of that wonderful journey. And this Morning with Jesus call, DC mentioned Morning with Jesus in a conversation, and the next thing we knew, we were doing this. So it really is amazing. We are always being guided in every single moment. We just need to actually pay attention to it. And yes, your intentions are incredibly important. You can learn more about either me or DC Love at my website at divinelyguidedhealing.com. Click on the tab that says Morning with Jesus. Scroll down to the bottom. There's a picture of DC. There's a picture of me. There's Learn More buttons for us both. DC's Learn More button will take you to DC's website, so you can actually set up a session with her if that's something that you're interested in doing. All right, we are ready now to start this morning with Jesus and to share with you the messages that we have received. Okay, DC?
Okay, Barbara, I actually have two messages. And you weren't the only one that, let me know about the word ordinary this morning, because I did get a message from Jesus. In the first message, Jesus says when he adds his extra to our ordinary, nothing is impossible. He does use ordinary people, but he uses them in extraordinary ways. He takes, just basic people, and he makes, he takes like someone that no one knows, and he makes a somebody by his grace. And he's saying, don't run from him, run to him. He's going to build you up. He sees what you will become. He's letting us know the future starts today, not tomorrow, and he wants us to remember the good times, but also to be strong during the difficult times, to love always, and to thank Jesus every day. Thank him not only for the blessings in your life, but also for the frustrations which have helped you to become a better person. Let go of the disappointments and the setbacks that you are going through. Hang on to the promise of Jesus for the future. He loves you, and he's going to be there for you. Everything we run from has power over us, he's letting us know. Everything we go through, we can't conquer. But he's letting us know, you know what, you always have a place to run. And the place that we can run to is Jesus. He doesn't care what we are not. He cares who we are. He's saying, we are his. Every day is a new start. It's a new chapter in our life just waiting to be written. It's a chance to turn everything around. Trust in Jesus with all your heart. Whatever he calls you to do, he equips you to do as well. Keep standing and believing and keep hoping. Jesus has a bright future in store for you. We can't always see the road ahead of us, but Jesus does promise us that there is something better awaiting us, and we have to trust in him. He's saying, don't turn back. Keep moving forward. Jesus has a bigger plan for you. Take a moment to simply thank him for all that you have and remain positive, because a positive mind produces positive results. Remember, you are a divine creation. You are a masterpiece made by Jesus. All that he asks is that we get up each day and we do our best. He will then do the rest. Let Jesus take the wheel. Let your dreams stay big and your worries stay small. And the best way to predict the future is to create it. Every day, do something that brings you closer to a better tomorrow. Focus on your happiness. Let your heart be light. Life is a gift, and you were given this gift for a reason. You are special. You are so loved. Never forget that Jesus will not let you down. Don't ever settle for less than his best for you. You don't need to know what tomorrow holds. All you need to know is the one who holds tomorrow. Jesus will supply all your needs. His love surrounds and sustains you no matter where you go. And that was my first message, Barbara, in regard to using the word ordinary.
Wonderful.
But I also have another message that I'd like to read. And the other message is about love. Love is the key this holiday season. Love is the strongest force in the universe, capable of healing and renewed strength. It is the only force that can transform an enemy into a friend. Love is the affinity that brings together the elements of the world. There is only one love that loves unconditionally, the love of the divine. We are able to love because he loved us first. You are special, and Jesus loves you uniquely. He loves you just the way that you are. You are enough. Start each day with a grateful heart. Start each day with love. Start each day by giving thanks to Jesus. Each day is a new beginning, and no matter what happens, he is working everything out for your good. Start each day with an attitude of gratitude. We have so much to be thankful for. Through every storm we face, we are strengthened by his love, and we are energized by his word. Have you invited Jesus into your life? Ask Jesus into your heart. He is calling to each of us. He is standing at the door of your heart, and he is knocking. He is asking, if you hear my voice, will you let me in? He wants to have a personal relationship with each of us. Will you accept his invitation? There is no limit to how good your life will become when you invite Jesus into your heart. Love with the same love that Jesus gives to you. There is nothing more valuable. His wisdom is the most valuable asset that you could ever have. He wants to be involved in everything you do. With Jesus by your side, you will notice how your life will change in so many ways. Sometimes our greatest strengths can be found while trusting Jesus through our greatest obstacles. No one makes a lock without a key. Jesus will not give us difficulties without a solution. There is no greater feeling than knowing Jesus has your back. Spend time with him, being grateful for what he's done and is doing in our lives right now. He will stir up your passion for life, and he will renew the fire that is burning inside you. He will encourage and fan the flames of your spiritual path. Allow his consuming fire to burn all from your life until all that is left is love itself. Get hot, stay hot, be on fire with Jesus. It is such a blessed state. He is our consuming fire. And that was my second message, Barbara.
Wonderful. That is so... Okay, let me think of the wording. When I was listening to that, I was thinking of how that, in a lot of ways, sounds like what you hear in traditional religion. Open your heart, let Jesus in, everything will change. But it's different. It's not that Jesus is going to come in and rescue you and fix your life. It's that Jesus is going to guide you. He's going to assist you in changing your own life so that you are the one who is responsible for these changes instead of being this poor, helpless victim and Jesus just comes along and fixes everything. And I really like that because that's true with any time that we are going through the changes. We have all of these beautiful divine beings who are with us, and they are waiting to assist us, but we never ask. But if you ask, you will get the assistance that you need, and just realize that they are assisting you in whatever way is for your highest good, because we have these beliefs that they're supposed to just come in and fix everything, and they don't do that, because that's not for your highest good. You're here to learn lessons. And in order to learn the lessons, you have to recognize that you really are the one creating everything you experience. And so this is an opening up to actually allowing the assistance that is there for you, instead of that old belief that you are this tiny little victim, you are insignificant, and that you need Jesus to save you. It's about standing in your power. It's about recognizing that you have and do deserve this love, this assistance. It's about making your own choices and creating your own life. Okay, that's what I was supposed to say.
It's beautiful. And for me, I feel like, he's on my walk with me. Jesus is sort of like, he's my partner, Yeah. And I just like that I will go down the right path, and I'm going to be able to make the right choices.
And that's true for every one of us. We think that we can't make good decisions, but we actually make incredible decisions. They just don't always turn out the way we expect them to, which is okay.
Definitely.
Well, thank you for those two wonderful messages, DC. And boy, with all the work that we're doing and the clearings that we're allowing and the ways our lives are changing, sometimes it's just like, wow, I'm not the same person I was even yesterday. Like everything is just moving and opening, and it's just so incredible. And I can't believe that more people aren't doing this because it's so incredible.
Yes. It is incredible. I mean, every day is a gift.
Yes.
And I couldn't have, like, even thought about this journey and the path that I'm on now. I could have never imagined that I'd be doing this.
I know.
Never my wildest. So I'm in awe, that you just open up, for your highest and your best. And mine, like I said, started with an intention that I wanted to do something meaningful, And I've always loved to help people, and here I am still helping people, but I'm able to reach more people than I could before, I got onto this path.
Yeah. So you're going from ordinary to extraordinary, and that's wonderful.
Yes.
Maybe you should be the magical, extraordinary DC Love.
Oh my goodness, that's a little bit too much for the morning. Maybe in the afternoon, but not for mornings, Barbara.
I know, it sounds like you, though.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm just so, blessed to be here and be here with you and, sharing our messages with everyone. I just, like I said, we were just talking, and all of a sudden now we're doing this beautiful show. So I'm never, ever surprised, because every time I turn around, there's something beautiful and magical happening.
Yes. Yeah, that's part of life. That's part of who we are. And that's just
Definitely
part of the wonderfulness. Okay. Let's see if Jesus is ready to flow through me now. He's like, of course, I'm always ready. Okay. And here is his message. My beloveds, there is more to life. There is more to each and every one of you lives. You don't have to settle for less. We tell you this over and over and over again, but we do that because some of you don't actually listen. We say the same words, but you don't hear them. And then one day you are ready to hear them. And so we keep saying them so that one day when you are ready to listen, the message is there. Yes, your life can change. It can change in an instant. It's not some long, drawn-out process. You don't have to go through 30 years of psychoanalytical training or anything like that. It's a matter of opening your heart, opening your mind, asking for the assistance that you want, asking for what it is that you truly desire. So many of you are actually afraid to ask. And we know that some of this is because you have all of these beliefs that God is going to say no, that God is going to say you don't deserve it, that you're going to be punished because you committed this sin and that sin and all of these other sins. And we want you to let you know that that is not how God works. God has never worked like that. And we understand that we are saying things that are contrary to what you have been taught in all of your wonderful religions. But we are saying that this is the truth. God loves you. God is unconditional love. Unconditional love never, ever, ever, for any reason, puts conditions on you. So God does not require that you do anything to prove that you are good enough to be loved by God. That love is there for you. That love is always there for you. My love is always there for you. It is also unconditional. I accept you exactly as you are. I don't expect you to change in order to prove that I should love you. I love you. That's it. I love you. I truly love you. And when you accept that love, when you allow yourself to accept your own worth, your own value, to know that you are good enough and you deserve to be loved. And yes, I am talking to each and every one of you. No matter what you have done in your life, no matter what you have said, no matter what anyone has said to you, you are loved and you deserve it. And when you stand in that love and you create your life from that love, everything changes. Everything changes. So call on me. Ask me to assist you. And if you don't feel comfortable with calling on me, choose one of the archangels, choose a goddess, choose whomever it is that you feel a connection with. But choose whoever is going to be for your highest good. And allow them to assist you, to open your eyes, to help you to see the truth, that you are not some small, insignificant bit of nothing that has to beg for God's mercy. You are a child of God. You are God's creation. God loves you. God flows through you. That love is never ending. And there's nothing you can do to ever stop it. Because it is who you are. And we are waiting to work with you, to assist you, to guide you, to introduce you to people who can change your lives. And you've already been introduced to two of those people on this call. You have options. Start accepting them. Start asking for what you truly desire. Start recognizing that you deserve it, that you are loved, and that it is okay for you to love yourself. This is the season of love. And it's not just about loving everybody in the world. It's also about loving you. Open up to love. Let love into your heart. Let me into your heart. Let God into your heart. Let you into your heart. And start living the extraordinary life that is there for you. You are definitely not ordinary. We love you. We love you. We all love you. Okay.
Wow, that was really beautiful, Barbara. Thank you. And what I got while you were that message is that Jesus is just asking each of us to allow his power and his greatness to come in and bring purpose to our life and to, help us to reorganize and redirect, and then like myself, I found myself going on this beautiful path. I'm just, I'm still in awe. And I did channel a message a while ago from John Lennon, and I thought of a quote from John Lennon. A dream you dream alone is only a dream. A dream you dream together is reality. So when we we partner with Jesus, I feel like my dreams have been becoming reality.
Yeah, that's true. They really do help us to create what we actually want to create instead of being stuck in that, I can't do it. Oh, please do it for me. And then getting out of that energy is definitely part of embracing who you are. And if everyone would do that, the world would be such an incredible place. Can you imagine that if everyone was living their purpose and being the love that they are and at peace with who they are? And if everyone's at peace, then of course there's no war because there's nothing to fight about. So it really would be bringing heaven to earth, which is what we are moving towards.
Definitely. And I just think, he's bringing like a message to each of us, and it's just about his love. And he's trying to, help some of us that aren't awakened yet, Barbara,
Yeah.
To really awaken, and to just, let him come in. And like I said, I just feel like he had such impact on my life, and I'm just so blessed. And, I'm hoping that I could help others change and, redirect them and get them on their path, and they'll feel that, what they're doing is what they were meant to do. I always had that little part of me. I knew that I wanted to do something, but I wasn't sure what it was,
Mhm. Yeah.
And now I know, this is what I want to do. And I'm doing it, and I'm just so blessed.
Yeah. And the most interesting part about it is that you don't have to know the specifics of exactly what you want to do. Some people believe they have to have it planned out in minute detail. On Thursday at 3 o'clock, I want to make this call. And you don't need to do all of that. It's just having an intention of what it is you're going to create, and you'll actually end up creating more.
And that's the truth. I could definitely say that is the truth, my goodness.
When you have that connection, when you have that guidance, when you actually listen, you do more than your expectations. And I have seen that happen time after time after time, not just in my life, but in the lives of others. So I know that that's true. We really are extraordinary, and we will live extraordinary lives when we open up to being who we really are. And that's the wonderfulness of life.
It is. And God wants, He wants for us what we want for ourselves, And I just, like I said, when I was told this is the path I was on, I was like, oh my goodness, there's no way I could do this. But I just had to have faith, and I can't, imagine my life without having, this part of my life helping people the way I help them now. We have to have faith. Sometimes it takes, us to step out of our comfort zone and have a little bit of faith.
That's right, and our lives can be so much more rewarding than they are now. You can actually wake up in the morning looking forward to what you are going to do, the people you are going to meet, the impact you are going to have on others. It's just amazing. It really is. And it's there for everybody.
Yes. It is. It's not just for a select few. It's for everybody.
Yes, exactly. Well, I think we've given everyone a lot to think about today.
Well, I think that's great, and it's amazing. And of course, I'm here with the most amazing person I know, so it's just a beautiful morning.
Well, I hope everyone goes out and actually looks at their lives and actually decides on whether or not they want to be extraordinary. And if you do, then call on your guidance, call on Jesus, call on whomever it is that you connect with, and ask them to show you how to be your true self. Because it's already there inside of you. So thank you all so much for listening to our call, and we look forward to talking with you again on Thursday morning, Christmas Eve morning. It's almost Christmas. I guess I should go do some shopping. And we hope that you have a beautiful, beautiful day, and that you see the beauty within you.
Yes. Have a beautiful morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us.
Okay, we'll talk to you Thursday. Bye-bye.